Develop curricular integration, integrating skills. One of the meanings of integrated curriculum involves linking the various language skills. Most teachers think of 4 skills: reading, writing, speaking, including pronunciation, and listening. It is not uncommon for ESL programs to offer separate courses in each of these skills. Sometimes grammar is included as a separate skill and a separate course. These skills can easily be integrated. For example, group discussions can accompany reading. Of course, once students are discussing what they have read, speaking and listening have been combined with reading. Writing is easily added as well. For example, when students are asked to write about how they can use what they have learned from what they have read, grammar could certainly come in along with the writing and speaking. And students can notice features of what they are listening to and reading. Reading lesson that integrates reading, writing, listening, and speaking sample. Well, the students are doing extensive reading. After each has finished a book, they meet in a group of 2 to tell each other about what they have read. First, students write a brief summary of their book to help them prepare to share about it with their partner. The partners ask each other questions. For this, the teacher has led the class to develop these questions, which will vary depending on the type of book, and to develop ways to answer them. Then, 2 groups of 2 combine to share about their books. But this time, each student tells about the book that their partner read. One goal here is that students will provide each other with ideas for good books to read next. Second, integrating the academic with the social and emotional. Increased emphasis on test scores encourages educators to focus only on academics and to neglect the social and emotional aspects of education. Such a focus is a mistake for at least 2 reasons. First, by involving the social and emotional side of students. We attempt to foster an environment that boosts learners' linking for self and others, helps them to develop cooperative skills and the attitudes necessary for employing such skills, increases positive behaviors, leads to more student-student and student-teacher interaction, and decreases drug use, truancy, bullying, and violent behaviors. Second, if we emphasize only students' cognitive development, we are neglecting important areas of what empowers students to enjoy a successful and useful life. Here we have practicing vigilance, and we have 2 stories. The first is real realia. In this story, the teacher is not aware of the consequences of carrying a cow to the classroom and didn't take into account the danger it represents for people either. Even though there wasn't an accident, he should take into account to make use of another method like a drawing or a sculpture of the cow instead of carrying a real call to the classroom. The second is what's in name. In this case, in this story, the teacher didn't apply the stress correctly when he said, bring your key. So one of his students understood that the teacher was asking the students to bring their keys. For example, when saying, bring your keys. So in this case, focusing on meaning doesn't mean forgetting to teach form, but it is important teaching form in the context of meaning.